Hello. Good morning. Our expected date of departure is this upcoming weekend, so this will be our last week here. Well, we have the challenge of we've made this giant weapon prop here of getting it attached to the character. And if we can, making it detachable. Just trying to figure out how we're going to do that. Saturday? Okay. Wait.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
We should still be here. It should arrive probably right before we leave. Hopefully. If not, the neighbors will have to grab it. They're watching the house anyways. Hey, Topher. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your support. All right. Nah, thank you. How do we do this? That's the question. I'm thinking we'll do it similar to the way we did the axe for the what's his face? The Minotaur. Thank you, Topher. I guess I'll strip the material here. All right, Shell. Thanks for lurking, friend. I use extra firm and medium firm. I've occasionally used soft, but usually not. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, we had trollheads. Well, we had them. I think the missus posted on Discord the unpainted ones. Yeah, the extra firm is hard to find pretty much anywhere that's not in the States, it seems like. It's okay. Medium firm, I'm able to work with medium. I work usually exclusively with medium firm for a long time. I just recently kind of started having a liking towards it, so. One trick you can use to firmen up your clay is if you roll it out flat and then put it in between two pieces of paper and leave it there, it'll start to like leach out the substance that makes the clay squishy. The paper kind of draws it out, like, or absorbs it like a sponge. So you could do that. You could kind of firmen up your supply that way. Or you just adapt and you get used to sculpting with whatever you have. I mean, that's kind of the policy I've always had. It's like just to kind of to not be too picky about it and to just kind of adapt. Let's see if this tube is the right size here. Hey man, a long time no speak. Hope you're doing well. Back to the shadows again. Hi, bye. I am doing well, thank you. Now back to the shadows with you. Does this remove some sort of a solvent? No, it kind of leaches out the oils. It doesn't hurt the clay. It just simply removes some of the substance that makes it softer. And then that causes it to be a little bit more of a firm clay. So. I think that's also a trick to ripen bananas faster, wrapping it in paper. Oh yeah, is that true? Okay, I think this is going to be our solution here. So we need this to kind of come out. Let's cut it right about there. I don't think I have a marker. We'll cut it with the Dremel tool. Let's get a cutting disc. Aha. Expressive lady skeleton monkey. Oh, Clayton. Yeah, I know, right? I think we did a good job, though. It was a good mix-up this time. Get some safety glasses. Okay. This is going to be difficult. Oh. Oh yeah, Topher? Yeah, the robot is part of a class I'm teaching too. How to sculpt a robot. Let me see here. I'm wondering if we can make like a mechanical kind of like hooking system. If we flatten the end of these brass tubes, kind of wrap it around a piece of wire. Let's see. I'll go forest. This would be the hand. Yeah, sure. I don't mind. Okay, I have to figure out the handle situation here. I think it might be wise to almost drill the armature all the way through. Okay. Well, the missus has certainly helped keep things a little bit more fast-paced lately. So. Yeah, I think we will drill a hole all the way through. Just need to pick the right diameter drill bit. Oh, it's slightly big. We'd rather it be slightly smaller. Hey, Paul, how you doing? It's a little bit too big. That one might just be right. Maybe this one. That's the winner. We want it to be a nice snug fit.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
You're the winner, OJ. Mr. OJ. Thank you for the 145 months of support. New game plus 45. Level 45 in the new game plus. Appreciate it, man. How you doing there, Mr. OJ? What's new with you? Let's see what we got for you here, buddy. A fortress built on pride crumbles. One built on humility stands eternal. That's true. Pride before the fall, as they always say. Let me get a drill bit here. We need the drill. Ah, yeah, here it is. Chilling and working. I've been good, man. Taking life a day at a time. Ansberg. I do remember you. How you doing? Someday, today's that day, OJ. Today is the day for positive change, always.
Well done, brave hero. Your labor has borne fruit. Enjoy these goods as a reward for your dedication.
Hey, PB, tier 2 subscriber, 18 months. Thank you very much, dear Mr. PB. You get to choose between ground basilisk fang and troll boogies. What is your choice? Make your choice, huh? The boogies, troll boogies. All those who wander are not lost. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are made through exploring the unknown. Very true. Let's drill some holes. So we're going to punch these holes all the way through. And then that way we can do some post-operational cleanup if... Okay, I actually decided not to punch through. Just got pretty close to the other side. Okay, let's see here. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely take a look here. Let me do this bend here. No, this is steel. Steel wire. Wow, spoiler, Funka. Spoiler alert. Alright, let's take a look. Creative Corner. Oh, wow, look at that. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I like it a lot. Definitely the style we're going for with our robot class. It's cute with the little kid robot. What do you use clay for the ground, Topher? Because to me, what stands out actually is this skull right here. It'd be more impactful if you had it kind of like partially buried into the dirt. you know? Which there's an easy way to do that using something called sculpt the mold. You know, instead of it all being kind of on the surface. I like the little crumpled can, though. That's actually a really nice detail. But yeah, that's a successful piece, my friend. There's not a whole lot I would change. You know, compositionally, it looks great. Yeah, just if you look into the material, if you look into sculpt the mold, you would you have a much easier time doing these kind of effects where like to get these objects kind of like in the dirt, you know, or like more kind of part of the environment, not just resting on top, you know. So oh, there's a little hand coming out of the sewer there. Just noticed that. Self-hardening clay, okay. A very successful piece, my friend. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have a. I mean, I think in the class for the Woodland Gremlin we did. Let's see here. We use sculpt the mold. Let me see if I can show you an example. Not sure if 18 Vix did. Did Toadstool? I can't remember. Actually not sure if who used sculpt the mold and who didn't. I'm sure Soldier Dude probably did. Yeah, it's just kind of a material. It's almost like paper mesh. It's like paper pulp mixed with plaster. It creates a really nice dirt building material. And with that, you could just you kind of make the props like the skulls and the gear and all that stuff, and you just kind of like submerge it into the material as you're laying down the dirt. That's the only real obvious thing that jumps out for me when I look at your work there. Any other sort of feedback would be nitpicky and unnecessary. It's a successful piece, and yeah, definitely. I'm sure you learned a lot. Well, you just have to remember with our work, we're not seeking perfection. We're seeking good enough, right? And we just let our definition of good enough develop over time and change. All right, let's cut some metal here. slightly more. A little bit too much. It's okay. Neither do I. Especially with what's being said. Oops. All right, this is gonna work. This will work very nice, actually. All right, Topher. Hey, thanks for the support, my friend. We'll catch you later. Hey, what's up, Mr. Greg? Gregory, good morning. Okay, let's cut this one. Hot, 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 hot. Yeah, I did, but I made it too big. I cut like that much off. See if I can get through it with these. Actually, yeah. Let's do it the easy way. All right. Okay. So that's basically what's going to happen is the hands are going to be permanently attached here. And the detachment point, she's wearing a jacket. The detachment point will be kind of where the sleeve of the jacket, where the hand kind of extends out of the sleeves. So now we just need to mess with the pose until we can get it to line up how we want. What's up, Scorpio Sib? Oh yeah? Is this a thing? I can't tell you what this is from, actually. Not yet. Oh, okay. What sort of side effects does that give you? Hey, what's up? Go for it. I guess I have to check and make sure our arm length is looking or reading well. So in proportion. Yeah, I feel like we have to shorten it. Yeah, so this is okay. This is definitely it though. So we'll end up kind of fine-tuning the pose and length and all that stuff, and then we got it. Then we can sculpt the hands right onto the handles, and then it'll be a detachable defroche. The frog. Hallo. Wie geht's es dir, defroche? "12-year anniversary." Hey, congrats, man. Let's see here. To the wrist, okay. Excuse me. Bomb with the work.
This sculpture is done. Do you want to buy it?
Do I want to buy it?
Yeah.
Well, let me take a look at it really quick here. Oh, look at that.
It's
Ooh.
done. If you want to buy it.
That looks really good. So this is the baker character here,
Yeah.
carrying a cheeseburger onto the table or on the oven.
All the way there.
That's a cool piece, Emma.
Look at how big the pancake is.
Yeah, oh my goodness. That's a huge pancake.
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
It costs.
Look at the egg. The egg is a sausage.
No, it's a pretzel stick.
Oh, pretzel stick. Ah, I see it. Yeah, you're right.
It costs $3.05.
$3.05?
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap. I'd say this piece is probably worth like
$20? $20?
maybe like somewhere between 20 to 50.
But it costs real money.
Oh, 20 to 50. Yeah, that's what I think.
Because you think I did a good job?
Yeah, you did. Oh, I like this. What's this envelope here? What's in there?
Well, it's a little refrigerator with pretzel sticks, chicken. There is
Oh, I
burger
see.
meat and sausage and pretzel stick.
In the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Cool. And is this the restaurant part where all the people are eating?
Yeah.
I see them all eating.
Yeah. And this sign is telling it's the eating space.
Oh, I see. That's what the sign says.
Yeah.
All right. How about I give you $20 for it?
Okay.
Is that a deal?
Yeah. But real.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me get my wallet. Where's my wallet?
In the living room, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll go and check. Why? Was it $20 you was gonna pay me?
$20, yeah.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's a nice diorama. A lot of thought into it. I don't know if you guys could see, but let me show you. Oh, thank you. There it is.
Mom found it.
See if I got a $20. I do have a $20 bill in there. See it says 20.
Yeah.
There you go, kid.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now you get to keep that one.
I know, I bought it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, look at this. See this guy eating cereal right here with the spoon? That's the bowl of cereal. And this guy's just relaxing on his plate, eating a half of a hamburger. This one looks like he's eating spaghetti or something. I don't normally buy. Look at this guy. Eating like a meatball or something like that. Hand rested up on a cheeseburger. Just like, you know what this reminds me of? Little Nightmares. Look at this cook guy. So happy doing his job, carrying that huge burger. Some eggs with pretzels sticks. Looks like a jelly sandwich here. Well done indeed. Oh, she even sanded it. Smooth. A fine piece for my collection.
I came for the next wood piece for my next one.
Your next diorama?
Yeah, but this one is not a diorama, it's just a scene.
A scene, oh, okay.
See, it's a restaurant.
Well, it could be called a diorama. Scene works too, so.
So it needs to be like the same size as this board.
Same size.
See how good size that is for a kid like me?
Well, this piece of wood is this is premium pine wood. It's gonna cost like $5.
Yeah, but that's pretty cheap.
It's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Because
Well, you want to buy some wood or what?
Well, Mom said that I have $20, so I could buy another thing.
Yeah, you'd get 15 back as change.
Yeah, so I could buy another thing.
You know what? I'll give you a piece of wood for free. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But because I already got some money and Mom said I can spend it on a toy.
Yeah.
And you.
Yeah, you don't need to spend your money on wood. I got you covered. Don't worry, daughter.
Because you still have a bunch of wood.
Well, this is a nice premium grade lumber here.
Yeah, I think I want that size.
Nah, it's way too big. You kidding me? I'll have to cut you a piece.
This size, right?
Yep. You know what? I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to measure. And we'll cut you the exact same size.
So is that a perfect size?
Yeah, I think it's a good size for a diorama. Scene.
This one is going to be a powered diorama.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, so now I just got to cut this, and then you'll have to sand it again, just like last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But first you're going to cut it.
Yes. All right. Well, let's go do that. I'll be right back, guys. Gonna cut this wood.
This one will have a sign too.
Yeah. right. Nice Emma diorama. She did this entirely on her own. The only thing I did for her was I cut the piece of wood last time. And then I did help her with some gluing. Just because she needed to use super glue. But other than that, it's all hers. She even had to sand the wood. She did a really good job. All the edges are rounded. That's awesome. On to our next quest. We need to build some more shelves. We're gonna take her to the store after stream, and she can pick out a toy with her $20. She does the art, I'll do the bartering. Okay, so let's see. I think we definitely need to shorten. Also, this needs to be on a little bit tighter. That's true, Scorpio Sub. Hopefully by then I'm better at that. I'd probably be better at that with dealing with somebody else's stuff than my own. That's just how it goes. Let me see here. So this needs to be like... Really? Just moved them to a different region of the world and boom, 20 times the price. Makes sense. Let's trim like this much off here. looks about right. Let's make double sure and actually use calipers to measure. Yeah. Good.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
That's what happens here, Looney Lorna. Hey, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub, 42 months. You're a valuable member of our community there, Looney Lorna. Don't let Clayton tell you different. Ground basilisk fang and salamander. Make your choice. Choose wisely. Say again. Ground basilisk fang or salamander? Choose wisely. Salamander, okay. Pumpkin loaves and soup. Nice. I like pumpkin soup. You ever had pumpkin soup? Your failures do not define you. Rising again is where your story truly begins. The beginning of the story. Okay, so we need the positioning of these two lock in place. But I don't think I want to use steel stick. It'll get too clunky. So I think I'm going to try and tack weld them with super glue. Or some activator spray around here somewhere. Yep. And then we will remove the cross from her arms, and then we can actually sculpt the hands. We do the hands. Once the hands are done, we can do the arms, and then work our way to the hair and the tail, and then it'll be a wrap. Okay, so we want to kind of super glue these quite heavily. Hey, Mr. Steve. It's already shifted though. Should be close enough in the position. All right. Now we begin the hand sculpting. Very small, delicate fingers. At least they're hands that are wielding something. It's always a bit easier. Grab some sculpting tools here. Oops. That really worked out good. I had no idea how we're gonna make the cross detachable from the character, which will make life a lot easier in the painting phase. It was the way we did it with the Minotaur really inspired this way. Okay. We'll start with clay glue here. All right, Funka. Hey, Axum. Welcome, Axum. Thanks for the follow, my friend. See size-wise how that's looking. Yeah, for sure. Stay on the path, my friend. Keep pushing forward. All right, let me gander at the reference really quick here. No, not mine. My sound's turned off. That's you. You're the popular one today. Oh, yeah. Did you? Not sure I saw that. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did. No, no, no. It didn't happen. I don't remember, so it must have not happened. Me, I'm 36, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I'm 36. $111. For about 15 years. I've been actively pursuing the clay. That's true. Hey, thank you, Ali. How you doing today there, Deagle? Take a break, Deagle. You can either take breaks by choice, or we must take them by force. Either way, you're gonna take a break. Takes breaks by force, yeah. Pushing yourself to the limits of physical breakdown. That's a forced break. You have no choice. Yeah, I when I was younger I did painting and drawing more, but I discovered sculpting pretty early and just kind of was always very drawn to it. Yeah, I kind of found my thing pretty quick and just kind of stuck with it. Can't seem to focus on what you can. You're just choosing not to. Who's really in control over there? If it's not you, then who? Don't let the wind blow you around so easily, my friend. Easier said than done. Yes. Nothing worth doing is easy, though. I guess the conundrum you deal with is choosing what's the thing you focus on. How do you choose that, huh? That I'd have no wisdom on, because my thing that I discovered the thing I wanted to do pretty young, and it came pretty automatic. There wasn't a whole lot of searching involved. Guess I'm doomed. You'll figure it out. It's so easy to get overwhelmed if you don't break things down into easy steps, you know. Let's think about, okay, what's the step in front of you? I'm sure you already have things you've done. Are any of those things that you've done particularly, I don't know, do they have like a supernatural appeal to them as like something you just really enjoy doing? whether you're good at it or not, that you enjoy the process of. Like a moth to the flame, like a moth to a light. Just has this there's an attraction there that you don't know why. You're just really interested in a particular thing. Perhaps a good strategy is to try new things until you find that thing that is the thing. Once you've determined what it is, then you need to stop exploring things and just invest your time into that thing. Become proficient at it. Whatever the thing might be. Strive to be the knower of that thing. Okay, so you even have a genre that you like, which is good. It's good. I think it's good to start with a very niche kind of genre. Okay. I'm sure there's people that are interested. You just have to find where they're at. And I wouldn't worry so much about the content side. And worry more about growing the skill. I mean, that is an aspect, don't get me wrong, producing content or spreading the word, because I'm telling you what, there's nothing that's going to keep you doing your artwork more than getting a paycheck coming in from doing your artwork. For most people, unless of course money is not a thing, which is the case for some people. They don't need the money. I do feel like especially in my earlier days, the fact that I was making even a little bit of a paycheck from my artwork really helped me continue it, because during those phases of my life, I wasn't necessarily super disciplined, but something about getting a little paycheck will definitely motivate you to continue, especially the more poor you are. Hey, what's up? What's up there, Arthur? How you doing? Yeah. That's a good goal to have, but don't try to be content with where it's at, for it to become something. 'Cause it's very easy to set these expectations for yourself and then those expectations kind of bounce back and snap you in the face, you know, so. I was doing my artwork on the side whilst working, you know, jobs for a long time. It's just something that doesn't happen overnight, you know, to make that transition. If at all, even, you know. But I do believe, I'm an optimist, and I believe that if you really try to make something happen and you're really putting the time in and the effort, that eventually you'll figure it out, that you'll make it happen. So just have to keep your mind open to what the way to make it happen might be, you know. It's probably something completely different than what you expect. I definitely didn't sit down and was like, I'm going to become a sculptor streamer full time, you know. It was not something that was even in my mind at all. So it was something that didn't exist, really. So I had to become something that didn't exist. Expectations, a bad gambling game, yeah. Most of our frustrations and impatience and all that stuff is rooted in expectation. Meaning that if you didn't have the expectation to begin with, you wouldn't have those other feelings when expectations didn't meet, you know. Well, time to get a career and a wife. All I did was I was just actively pursuing my craft with my best foot forward, trying different things, and when things would work, I would do them again. Find something that works and do it again. And that's basically the formula right there. The ideas come pretty naturally. And honestly, the more you think of ideas, the more you go through the process of thinking of ideas and executing them and seeing the outcome, it sharpens your ability to make ideas that work and that are good, you know. That's a skill too. You're proud of me? Oh, thanks. But I guess the fact that you want to do something like an artwork for a living, it brings us back to the idea that you should focus on one thing and become very proficient at that one thing. Because it's going to be much easier to make that a reality. To sharpen a particular skill and spend all your time and sharpen that skill and make it good, you know.
Daddy,
Yes.
would I have the super glue?
Yes.
Mom needs it for
Mom
my
needs-
camera.
Okay.
remember my camera's broken.
Oh, really? Well, be careful. Don't tip this over, okay?
Okay.
All right. You want this too? That's the activator spray. Yeah, bring it to her. She'll need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Activator spray. I love Emma's vocabulary. It's so like different than other children her age. It's like, you guys see that movie with the duck that was raised by the robot? Emma's the duck. Yeah, we do homeschooling. It's starting to look pretty good. Let's put it on there and just see how we're looking. Let me file this down here. No, we have a main curriculum, like a pre-constructed curriculum that we follow, and then she does a separate curriculum for reading, which she actually started when she was like 4, and then a separate one for math, like its own math. I think the one for math is called like Singapore Math Group or something like that. It's really good, really well done. So I just handpick the curriculums, and it comes with a teacher book and then the student workbook, and we just go through the material together. So my wife does certain parts and I do other parts. So she gets both teachers. Of course, I put on really big glasses and wear a fancy hat and pretend to be a Hogwarts professor whilst teaching. Okay, we gotta make the wrist thinner and the meatiness of the hand smaller. I think the finger size is good. Just needs to not be so meaty. Hey, Luna. got this, Clayton. Oh, welcome back, Topher. Yeah, you know, it's working out. Once we get the hand shape and size locked in, it's a gloved hand, which is nice. Always easier to do a gloved hand. For a single character full size piece with the base and paint job and all that, it's usually around 180 hours. Of course, it very much depends on the piece, but that's a good average. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's different every year. I don't really keep meticulous track, to be honest. Okay, I think we can brush this and then add the kind of glove texture. Oh, I was muted. Yeah, whoops. Sorry. I was just saying, that's looking good. So we're going to get this in the oven and bake that hand on there and lock it in. There's a chance the super glue bond will get less after the baking. That tends to happen, but that's okay. We can re-glue it if we need to. So we'll lock that hand in, and then we could sculpt the other hand, and then probably do the handles a little bit, make those look a little more fancy, and then we'll be able to kind of paint the C1 separator on there, attach this to the character, and then sculpt this kind of the sleeve area around this. I'm a little bit hesitant though to bake it all together, so I think we'll probably try and do that a little bit different. Maybe we'll actually use baking soda instead of the C1 separator, and we'll remove it before baking. We'll remove the weapon with the hands before the baking. Yeah. All right, and we'll just mess around on something else while that's cooking. I'll be right back. Actually, folks, change of plans. I need to get out of here early today. We gotta take the missus to the bone doctor to go get her feet checked out. I'm pretty confident we know what it is, but we want to go there and change of plans. 24-hour stream. Yeah. We want to get a confirmation because we don't want to travel if she does have like microfractures in her feet. So we've been treating it as if that's the case, and she has been getting better, but we to go to the airport and do all that walking around, and then also to spend like a month in Germany where there's going to be lots of walking, and we're thinking about if that is the case and she has what we think she has, then it might be better to postpone the trip to like springtime. Because as of right now, we're still able to cancel the flight and rebook it some other time. I think within a year. So it might be wiser to do that. Because like even if even if we wheelchaired her there, then she's still spending 4 weeks in Germany, not able to do anything. So. Because if she's supposed to be staying off her feet, it's not like she could be running around doing stuff. So, yeah. But anyways, I need to figure out where we can go to get her at least checked out. Get some sort of official word on the situation, because, just makes it easier to make that kind of a call. So, although I despise begrudgingly paying for such things, but I think in this particular situation, it'll help us make that decision. So get it healed up. Yeah, that's right. So, anyways, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go take care of all that stuff, and I will rejoin you guys this evening. All right. So. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things, Looney Lorna, where it's like, it's not a bad issue right now, but if you don't take it seriously, then it can become like a full fracture, or, if that is indeed what she has. The reason I am so confident is you can look up what tests they do to kind of determine what it is without an x-ray. And her foot bends both ways just fine, no pain. But when you push on the bones, like on the top of the foot, one particular spot is what's causing her pain. And when she's bearing weight on it, it can cause pain. And that all adds up to it being like a microfracture or something along those lines. So, but anyways, let's see here. Let's find someone to raid. Timber's on? Okay, let's see here. Maybe we'll go raid Timber. So yeah, sorry to cut things short, but we got to get this figured out because...
Well, I normally don't take coin from magic, but this is a special case.
Thank you, Looney Lorna. Thank you very much for that.
For Ina.
For Ina. Meine Frau, die Ina. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Let's find what you said Timber was on? Where's he at? Oh, right there. One foot in front of the other guys. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, at least hopefully we can get some sort of official word as far as to confirm if we should not travel and postpone, or confirm that it would be okay to travel. But honestly, it's not even for me. I think we should just not travel and be better safe than sorry. But yeah, other people need official words on these things. So the family are more of like let's get an official doctor saying so kind of thing. So let's see here. Okay, let's get this raid locked in for Mr. Timber here. Thank you so much, Looney Lorna. I appreciate the support, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.